Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the webinar of LogiTRAK. Hope everyone is keeping well. This meeting will be divided into two sections. We'll be first telling you all what is LogiTRAK with a small 5-page PPT, and then my colleague Vishal will show us a short demo on LogiTRAK. We have around 300 participants, and we are starting. Vishal? So LogiTRAK, as the name suggests, it is an extension of Logi-Sys, which allows a real-time visibility of all your of all your shipments from the forwarding and the customs module onto a unified portal, which is synced in real-time data, and where you can upload documents, and communication within your customer and your customers will be easy and transparent. So the current challenge in the freight forwarding industry that we have is there is no visibility of real-time tracking of the shipment. There's a lot of communication gap that happens between the forwarder and the end shipper and the consignee. And in cases of when there's a different set of origin and a destination agent, then the documentation doesn't flow in the real-time sense, and someone is actually waiting for the real-time information of all the shipments. So we have unified all of this information on LogiTRAK, where you can have a real-time visibility of all the shipments, solving the problem of tracking, and then the paperwork and the compliance part that is there, that it is easily visible on the portal. Then, so this is where LogiTRAK helps play a major role. So this is a screenshot of the current mobile app. So it's mobile responsive and web page agnostic also. It opens in all the web browsers and in all mobile apps, including Android and iOS. So the benefits here, we have mentioned it out, that it's a centralized platform for all the domains that we cover in Logi-Sys. We are also covering warehousing and transport on a later stage. Then we have real-time updates. Extension of Logi-Sys is mapped to LogiConnect, where you get real-time tracking information of all the carriers and the shipping lines in a real-time lat-long basis. It is browser and mobile agnostic, so it is available for web, iOS, and all the Android devices. Then the benefits of using LogiTRAK, it is the operational efficiency that is seen in the workforce, wherein there is no miscommunication or duplicate communication happening within the entire ecosystem of the freight forwarder. The visibility is transparent, so there is no delayed information flow between the customers and your end destination agents as well. We also have a booking feature available on LogiTRAK. So customers can place booking on LogiTRAK, and rates can be easily fetched. Rates can be easily seen from them, and the forwarder and communicate to importer and exporter directly. Then the booking process is accelerated. All your invoices, the invoices that are made in Logi-Sys ecosystem, is also available on LogiTRAK portal, where customers can view and download all their invoices as well. They can do approvals for their checklist and house bill of lading documents as well. So there's a proper maker checker implemented with the proper log tracking also in LogiTRAK. Now, this is something that you can give it to your customers, which increases your efficiency, and the customer is also happy that they don't have to wait for someone else on the other side to give them the same information. And the data is redundant for a very long period of time. So your customers will not follow up for shipments which was actually done 3 months ago. If the documents are needed by them, it is easily available on the LogiTRAK portal as well. So yeah, this is now my colleague Vishal will show the actual demo of LogiTRAK.
Yeah, hi, yeah, thank you, team. 1 minute. Hi, yeah, thank you, Ashwin. So, good afternoon, guys. So, let's start the presentation of the application. Now, just Ashwin has given us some brief idea what currently the LogiTRAK is, that which we have developed. Okay, so just allow me to share my screen. Okay. So LogiTRACK is like it's a white label application that we have designed for your shipper and the consignees basically. So as a forwarder, you can share the logins to them to track their shipment. That is one. From that particular portal, from that LogiTRACK portal, your shipper and consignee can directly send a booking to you guys. That is one. As a customer, I can track whatever invoices raised by the forwarder in the LogiTRACK portal. Okay, and if the forwarder wants to get the approval on the BL and the checklist, so that can be also transmitted via LogiTRACK application. So for example, let's say I am the customer, I'm logging into the application. Okay, so let's say I'm just using my ID. So that ID you can configure it to whom you have to provide the ID that you can choose, and it can be bind with your Logi-Sys application. So once you log in into the application, this is a landing page. This is a dashboard basically. So if you see in the dashboard, we have given options like key how many shipments are coming in today's date. So if you see there is a date of dates over here, so there is on Thursday. So there are the shipments which is coming on today's date. There are the shipments which is departing on today's date that you will get the count to count over here. And based on this count, you can drill down to the actual shipment. How many shipments you are want to track it basically. Second tab we are given for the booking. So here, as I said, from this portal, as a shipper, I can send the booking to the forwarder. So here I can track how many new requests I have raised and how many are pending for the approval, which is the forwarder has not accepted it, right? Same way here we have a rejection and the exception. Once the forwarder has accept my booking, so here you will get the accepted ka message. If the forwarder rejected the booking, so you will get a rejected ka message over here. And again, while sending a booking, again you have a email communications, like whatever bookings you are sending from the LogiTRACK, it will transmit to the Logi-Sys, but again system will send one email intimation as well. So that feature is also there that can be configurable. Okay, so here you will get a map view, how many shipments are in C, so that you can track it. Okay, so if you see at the top, there are options of the shipments, like here I can track the shipment, right? Then we have a customs tab here. So here we have given options like freight forwarding and the customs tab. So in the freight forwarding, there is a shipment, so you can track the shipments over here. Then there's a custom. If when someone has to track the custom link jobs, so they can click on the customs and they can track the customs jobs. Then if they want to send any kind of booking, so they can go to the booking tab and they can send a booking to the forwarder. And whatever invoices raised by the forwarder, that can be tracked over here. And whatever the approvals is required, that can be flash in the approval section. So let's start with the booking first. So let's say, for example, I'm the customer and I want to send a booking to the, let's say, forwarder 3PL Logistics. So okay, so he's my forwarder basically. So let's say there is an option of new booking. So here I can select the LSP here. If you are dealing with the multiple LSPs, so that can be mapped over, that can be listed over here. And according to that, you can choose to whom you have to send this booking. That is one. Then let's say, for example, I want to send booking for the C export business for the forwarding activity. And let's say my consignee is Samsung. I'm just adding dummy entry here. Say town center 2, Singapore. Shiva, Singapore. Here I can have options to select the dates. It's up to you. It's not a mandatory. Let's say I'm selecting as 31st. And what is the movement? I would say FCL movement. It's a door-to-door movement. I can choose. And what are the good details? So as a shipper, I can add the details like let's say I am adding metal parts. Let's say 120 packages are there. And there's a 2500 weight. Then if I want to add the volume, I can add the volume as well. Then I can save this, right? So now how many containers I want for this? So here I can define I need a 20 standard try one container. If I want to attach any document here that I want to share to the forwarder, so again here we have given options to that as well. So as a shipper, I can, let's say I want to send the invoice copy, so I can choose the invoice copy here. Let's say I want to send this export invoice here, so I can send that and upload and save. Document is uploaded now. So here we have given options. So you can save the booking and later on also you can send this to the forwarder, or you just save and click on the send. It's like a 7 send. So now 84's booking is same to the Logi-Sys. So this is like LSP here we use as a 3PL logistics. Okay. So for example, let's say I'm now as a forwarder, I'm logging into the Aloysius application, and how it will start reflecting into Aloysius, that we can see, right? So let's say I'm logging into the Logi-Sys now. So here I'm logging into the CPL Logistic as my LSP in Mumbai branch. I'll just submit it. Yeah. So once you log into the application, we have a given a separate options track the bookings here. So here we have a LogiTRACK section. In transactions, you will get a LogiTRACK section. So let's say there is a booking. So all the pending booking will get start reflecting over here. And as I mentioned, system will send one email intimations to the respective user as well. Okay. And as a user, I can convert this here. We have options. Key what action I have to take on this particular booking. Whether I have to create a job order is like a system booking, whether I have to reject the booking, or whether I have to attach verify the attached documents which is shared by the shipper, that can be downloaded, that can be viewed. And if I want to assign, now for example, as a my second job is like I have to create a job order. So as of CS department, I can assign this particular job to the particular person or the particular team. It's my choice, right? This depends on the internal processes. This, for example, I want to assign this task to the Anil. Okay. And here I can define. Let's say here, again, this data entries which they have added, it will get initialized over here. I can check the whatever data which they have entered. It can be initialized, that I can verify it very well. Right here, I can update the remaining information like what are the console tab I want to use it over here, whether it's a direct back to back or the agent consultation that I can choose. Based on that information, I can update the remaining information like who is my destination agent in that case. So I can see the destination agent also here, right? And the cargo details. So cargo is also initialized over here. Okay, right? Then I can save this information. So automatically system will send one email intimations to the Anil Kumar to execute this job order basically. Because now we have assigned this task to the his my assignment bucket to verify the his task. So based on his assignment, he can go to the particular job order. Then he can go to the job progress, and then he just simply click on the new button and the freight job. Again, whatever data he entered into the job order, it will get initialized into the shipment. See, there is no duplicate data entry that user has to perform over here. Again, he has to just select the proper VL and the HBL details here. Like that, for example, I am selecting, let's say I'm selecting Incoterms over here, and I'm saving this form. So after the saving, you will get a job number here, that is 37. So let's say here I am updating the HBL number. This is my this initialized from the stock. Let's say I'm using MSC as a line, and the BL number, let's say I'm using MEDU something JB 700 something. I'll just add it. It's already present. Okay. That I can add. Let's say vessel. I can add the vessel name, the voyage information. Okay. If I have cutoff dates, that can be also added over here. That is one. Second, the good details, that I can verify the good details here, which the user has entered, right? That I can check, and I can update the container number. So here I'm just as a user, I'm executing a shipment basically, right? So I'll just save this form. Sorry. So here, let's say I added the good details. Then the container number, let's say I got a container number from the line. I'll just add one dummy number here. Let's say MEDU 9697770 something. I can update and close, right? Then I try.
No, so it's here.
The container I have added, I can save this form. So as soon as you save this, the system, this 37 shipment will start reflecting into the LogiTRACK portal. And as a shipper, I can track the shipment basically. Okay. That is one. Meantime, as a forwarder, if I want to send the HBL document for the approval, so I can very well verify the HBL document. That is one. I can check this. And once it is generated, I can send for the approval. So once I send for the approval, it will start reflecting into the LogiTRACK portal basically. So let's say this is my 37 number is shipment. So now I'm login to the LogiTRACK once again. So this is my LogiTRACK portal. So if I go to the approvals, so here you can see the 37 shipment will start reflecting here. So this is approval. So this is 37 shipment. So as a shipper, I can verify that what are the data they have entered and what is the BL copy. I can download as a shipper this eligible copy and I can take action on it, whether I have to approve or whether I have to reject it. Okay. That shipper I can let's say for example I want to approve this. Let's say all okay. Can mention. So once document is approved, system will send one email intimations to the job owner that this particular eligible is approved by the shipper. And as a shipper, I can start tracking the shipment number here. Let's say for example shipment number 37. So here I can track the shipment. These are the information is I have entered. And what is the current status? Now currently we have not updated any milestones into the Logi-Sys application. That's why it's not updated over here. But meantime, here we have a live tracking as well. Okay, live tracking means it's connected to the Liner website, and from that you can track the container basically. Okay. So let's say I just 1 minute because now we added the shipment, so that's why it's not tracking. But let me just show you one existing shipment for you. So under the dashboard, again we can mark it as some favorite shipment that we want to track it. Let's say for example 36 is my shipment. So here I can track it. So here also I can check the live tracking of the particular shipment. So currently this particular shipment is in the transshipment port. That is in Colombo. Like that I can check. So here we are providing the live status to the shipper basically. And if there is any changes in the transshipment, that also we are updating going back to the Logi-Sys also. For example, if shipment is routed from now Colombo to some other port, and that port we have not added into the routing tab, so that will also get updated, and same information will get in sent to the job owner and the salesperson via email. So both will get notified on that part. That is one. Yes. Second, if you raise any invoice as a forwarder, if you raise any invoice to the customer, so as a shipper, I can verify that invoices over here, and I can download that invoice copies from from the LogiTRACK itself. Let's say for example, this is my invoice, so I can download this. So instead of sending manual invoices over email, as a shipper, I can track all my invoices. So here we have even a customized column as well. You can do the customized based on the multiple LSPs. It's up to you whether it's a paid invoice, unpaid invoice. So this is a basic feature of the application. Okay, here we have given some kind of map as well. So if there are multiple shipments are on C, so you can track that. So here I want to just check it. So from here also you can track the shipment. So here we have covered like how LogiTRACK is helping your shippers to simplify their operations basically. To track the instead of sending manual DSRs or taking sending updates over a phones, so you can simply just send this LogiTRACK applications to the customer, and they can track the shipments there itself. Huh? Yeah, and here we have a shareable link as well. So if you want to share this link to the shippers, so that can also you can as a user you can share over an email, and the particular shipment also can be tracked individually. So instead of providing a specific login to the shipper, you can provide a shareable link. So from that link, as a shipper, I can just I just copy this link and I'll just show you how it will look like. Let's say for example, let's say Chrome. And this application is totally white labeled, so it can be bind with your website as well. So the shipper can be routed from your website. That is one. And same as a user via using shareable link, he can track his shipment. Now we have not updated the milestones over here. That's why it's not reflecting. But all the information will get start reflecting here. It's like that. So this is the feature of the LogiTRACK. So if you have any questions, you can just reach out to our support desk and the sales team. So they are ready to help you on that part. Okay. Just 1 minute, guys. We have just developed the LogiTRACK website as well. So if you want to check more details, you can go to LogiTRACK.live and you can do the registration also. So my team can connect to you on this. So now we are we completed the presentation part. So we are just opening the question answer session for you guys, so you can put your question so we can answer you on that. Thank you.
Hi, Arun. You have raised your hand.
Hello, Arun. Hello. 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗀 ISC $58
Sorry, Kishan, can you start
Hello.
again? Missed you.
Yeah, can you hear us?
We can hear you.
Yeah, Arun, myself Ajay. I'm HOD for Ocean Export from Bangalore branch. Nippon Express.
Okay.
Okay, my concern is regarding the US shipment manifestation. So this facility is available in Logi-Sys?
Yes.
Because in present condition we are filing the AMS with a website called 𝗪𝗵𝗁𝗲. I want to know whether in Logi-Sys it is directly we can do it, or there will be a different service provider for that.
So the data, it is interlinked and it flows directly to the USCBP.
Yes.
That is there.
Okay, thank you.
Good. So anyone wants to ask the questions, please raise your hand. Yeah, hi Rakesh.
Yeah, hi Vishal, how are you?
Rakesh.
Yeah, Vishal, can you hear me? Hello.
Rakesh, your voice is not audible to us.
Yeah, just
Kishanji, hope we answered your questions. You can raise, you can just download your hand.
yeah, sure.
Rakesh, you are on mute.
Yeah, I understand. I'm not able to know.
Iraj?
Hi, I'd like to know, is this LogiTRACK, is it an extension of Logi-Sys, or do we have to get it separately, and do we have to subscribe for it and pay for it separately? And is there any connection with your with the tracking that you have on Logi-Sys? Is the tracking also, because on Logi-Sys right now we do the tracking using these coins and so on and so forth, right? So if we go in for LogiTRACK, do we eliminate those coins is my question.
See, Iraj, basically it's an add-on service that we have developed for your customers. That is one. And as you rightly said, once you are using the LogiTRACK service to track the container, same can be utilized into the LogiTRACK, as I shown to you. Okay. So more details, what I'll suggest to you, just talk to the sales guys or the SPCs which you have. Okay. So get more clarity on that part.
Okay, thank you. We'd like to have that
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Iraj.
conversation. Thanks.
Yes, thank
Yeah. Vishal.
you. Yes, Sai. Yes, Sai.
Yeah, I just have one question. So, as we are already using Logi-Sys to file shipping bills, right? So
Yeah.
now, can Logi-Sys be used? So for the jobs that I generate and submit, say I do hundreds of bills and shipping bills a day. So can those bills be accessed through LogiTRACK, where I can extract, status and the shipping bill number, and then extract that in bulk from the LogiTRACK tool?
See, Excel download is there. Whatever data you are getting from the customer, that you can publish to the LogiTRACK. So as a shipper, they can download the LEO copy or the shipping bill copy from the LogiTRACK portal itself.
No, you forget the shipper here. Okay, this is just, let's say that as a clearing agent who's filing shipping bills to Logi-Sys, this is for my access because I have to submit the shipping bill details to the airlines, while making entry into gate pass and everything into the airport. Okay, the cargo complex. Now, can I extract this list? I have, say, for example, I have 500 jobs that I have submitted today. Okay, I want to extract the shipping bill number and the shipping bill status of these 500 jobs.
Okay.
Can
But
I
that
do
one
that?
that
Yeah.
that you want to generate from the LogiTRACK.
I'm asking you, will that will happen directly from Logi-Sys only, or LogiTRACK can be for that also?
Just 1 minute, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, I just checked with my team. Yeah, you can download that details from the LogiTRACK portal.
Yeah. So my only question is basically, if I have to make it broader, is the tool is LogiTRACK only meant when the shipment is booked on LogiTRACK and then processed through LogiTRACK, or it is applicable to any bill that is currently being filed on Logi-Sys, independent of LogiTRACK also? This is my question, if I have to put it broadly.
No, it is dependent on Logi-Sys only. Any data that is entered into the Logi-Sys ecosystem will only flow on LogiTRACK. It's an extension to Logi-Sys. It's not an independent portal.
Right. So even if the shipment is not booked via LogiTRACK by the forwarder or the customer, the shipper, even then I can track whatever data is available on Logi-Sys. I will be able to track that on LogiTRACK. Correct? Is my understanding right?
Yes. So whatever shipments you are executed for that particular shipper, that can be tracked.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sai.
Okay.
Hi, Basantaji.
Hi, Vishal. See, just I was hearing Sai has asked the relevant questions and I saw the answers. Okay. Apart from that, what I was asking, so it's a customer wise, you have to create the IDs, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that is going to consume from my license.
No, it's a different license that you have to buy.
Okay, and okay, so different license and different cost, that is right.
Yes.
Okay, and when we're talking about the organization, he has told that it's taking from our Logi-Sys setup. All organization masters are going there, right?
Correct.
And-
So it's a part of configuration, sir,
Yeah.
basically. Whenever you are creating any users for that, then you have to map the organizations also.
Okay.
And whatever shipments you are executed against that organization, which it will start reflecting on the LogiTRACK portal.
Okay, and is there any additional coin also going to consume for tracking?
No, nothing. No any additional coins for that. Whatever track and trace you are utilizing, the same coin will utilize for the LogiTRACK as well.
Okay. And when the shipper or the exporter who wants to see what are the invoices we have raised. Okay.
Yes, that also can be downloaded from that portal.
Yeah, I saw. So that is till the posted or e-invoice, or it is a digitally signature also possible.
See, dealer signature, you will you're supposed to do create from the Logi-Sys only, not from the LogiTRACK.
Yeah. So if it is created on the digital sign is done, that is also possible to go to LogiTRACK and they can download that.
Yes, definitely. If if I'm not wrong, but I have just shown you the print, but at the bottom there is a digital signature is there.
Okay. Then that's and another the last one. You showed that when the shipper is booking through the LogiTRACK, okay, it is going to job order, right?
Correct.
So here that means job order is mandatory.
Correct. Because see, as I told to you, from the job order, you can assign the respective shipment to the
Yeah.
specific user.
Right.
That's why.
Okay. No problem. Thanks.
Thank you, Vasanth. Thank
Yeah.
you. John. Yeah, hi, John.
Okay, let's one second. Just
Yes. My name is John. My name is John.
Hi. Good afternoon, John.
I'm calling from participating from East Africa, Nairobi. And
Okay.
I've followed the presentation, which is very coherent, very clear. And I think it is something that is very promising to unlocking the freight forwarding strategies from a global context. I would like to have more insights on this product because what the customer today is looking for solutions that can have value addition in terms of creating efficiencies around the supply chain. So one thing I would be interested in, and probably you will be able to share this when I give my contact, is to advise me on the cost element. Cost element, so that we can engage there, and because I believe this is a product that we would like to use in East Africa, particularly in Nairobi, Kenya, so that we can have something to benefit our clients.
Of course, John, we have a customer in Nairobi. No problem. You just share your contact to my team. Will contact to you.
Yes, can I share it here?
Yeah, share it here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm giving it in the webinar chat.
Yeah. Thank you, John.
Thank you very much.
Anyone else? Gaurav?
Hello, everybody. Am I audible?
Yeah, Gaurav. Hi. You're audible.
I have a couple of questions. One is, can we get API of Logi-Sys for placement into our website?
For what?
For that, your API can be placed on our website so that we don't have to log in through Logi-Sys, or our clients or the shipper or the supplier don't have to log in into Logi-Sys. They log into our website, and from our website, they get routed to Logi-Sys.
Not the Logi-Sys, Gaurav. So here, what we can do, you can embed the LogiTRACK URL with your website. So your shipper will go to your website, and from that website they can log into the LogiTRACK portal.
Okay.
That can be.
Another question is auto IGM and auto EGM possible? For example, we feed the data into a system, and whenever line files the IGM or the EGM, the IGM of HBL or the HBL gets auto-filed. Is that possible?
See, Gaurav, this session is related to the LogiTRACK basically. You have any questions on LogiTRACK that we can discuss? The other questions you can just, we'll have one more session, or we'll arrange one meeting with you directly, so that can be addressed.
Okay.
Okay, because the people are waiting for the, yeah. No, you have no problem.
Right.
Yeah, but because other people are waiting for the LogiTRACK portal, that's why.
Okay. Another question is about the data movement. What is the data movement exactly? It is from 𝘁𝗂 to forwarder and thereafter, or it is from forwarder to the 𝘁𝗂. For example, when we book a shipment, first the draft BL comes. So that is the part of the forwarder, and that draft BL goes to the 𝘁𝗂 maybe for checking. And in there are multiple companies providing same service like you are providing, and their data flow is wrong. First, as per them, it should be 𝗊𝗄𝗃, then it comes the forwarder part. So is it possible that the data flow is from the forwarder to the 𝗊𝗄𝗃 and thereafter to the transporter?
Gauravji, you're from which side? You're from the forwarding side or the importer end? Where?
So I am a forwarder, customs person, and a transporter. Everything. So in one job, I need everything.
See, Gauravji, here we have also created the same thing here. So as I mentioned to you, here we have a job order concept. So from that job order,
Right.
you can define which kind of service you have to provide to that customer, whether you are giving freight plus custom, or freight plus custom plus transport. It's up to you. Based on that, you can you can send this information to the multiple divisions. Let's say you have freight different division, customs different division, transport different division, right? So you can send the information from the job order to all three sections, and individually they will start working on that part. And in future, if you want to raise single invoice for all of these three services, that is also possible.
Okay.
And the data can be
Another
flowing from
question
freight to
is-
custom to freight, both.
Okay, it can be anything as per the choice.
Yes.
Okay. Another
That's why I
question is
told you.
about the data retrieval.
Yeah, that's why I told you, if you have any
Whatever-
specific questions on the data entry part, so just reach out to support
Okay.
department or your SPC. Okay, so they
Okay.
will guide you more in detail in that part.
Okay. Another quick question about the data retrieval. Let's say in future, if I am not satisfied with Logi-Sys or I want to shut my business, is it possible that I retrieve all my data and the data gets deleted completely from your server?
See, sir, that's why I told you. See, this session related to the LogiTRACK. So more for the other information, just I am requesting you,
Okay.
just we'll schedule one more call for that, and you can talk to the sales people as well.
Thank you.
That's
it.
better. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Gaurav. Yes, Akhilesh.
Yeah, so we want to know if you could create multiple UIDs for one organization.
Possible. You can do that.
Okay, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Hi, Kashish.
Hi Vishal, am I audible?
Yeah, Kashish, you're audible.
Hi, first of all, thank you for such a nice session. I am representing Skyways Group, which is based out of many cities in Delhi, many cities in India. Okay, and so I have a particular question about this thing. When you're talking about this LogiTRACK tool, is there a possibility of quote management as well? I mean, what happens is my customers, what they want is they basically want to have negotiations on the quotes. And also, if I can basically insert some of the rates which I already have, so that the customers do not have to do anything, they can basically select the rate, select the option, and then they can basically do the booking. Is this a possibility here?
Yes, it's a part of future development. Okay, that we will currently is under development. So if soon we will release that as well.
So that will be quote management will also be a part of it.
Yes. So whatever code you recreated into the Logi-Sys, it will start reflecting on the LogiTRACK portal.
Okay, so in that rate management will also be a part. I can feed and
No,
take.
rate management is different. It's a different altogether. Rate management is different. As I said, the quotation which you prepared in the Logi-Sys, that can be transmitted to the LogiTRACK portal.
So Kashish, you're expecting a bidding platform or something like that?
Not exactly bidding. So the thing is, see, when you're talking about bidding, it means multiple forwarders are there. I am bidding. What I am trying to do is I want my customers to get rates through this portal. So let's say customer is sending a query. I want my sales team to be able to send quotation from here first. And if the rates are already available, what they can do is they can basically select the rates. Is that a possibility here?
We can definitely explore this, but currently it is not there in the product roadmap as of now. So I'm getting your question as, suppose for example, Bombay to Dubai 500 kgs air freight, you have already maintained a tariff in the system, and if someone is asking 550 kgs, the system should give me the rate 200 rupee per kg, which is mentioned. That is the expectation, right?
Absolutely, yes.
I've noted this down. We will take them on later.
Okay, another question. When you're talking about the live tracking, so are you integrated directly with the carriers for that, airlines and shipping lines?
So we are interlinked with a couple of aggregators because connecting directly with each airlines was a cumbersome process. So we have an aggregator in place who gives us the tracking information for all the carriers and the shipping lines, air carriers and the ocean carriers. We're working on
Okay.
road rail for the Europe division.
Okay, so when you're talking about the BL updates and 𝗪𝗵𝗶𝗃 updates, are these standardized? Like, I mean, there are different, what do you say, terms used by different carriers. So
Yes.
these are standardized, or I will be getting these updates as per the carrier?
So the response is standardized.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you, Kashish. Okay, guys. Thank you for your time. So if you have any, I think 𝗵𝗵𝗻 is there. Yeah, hi 𝗵𝗵𝗻. I think 𝗵𝗵𝗻, but you are not connected with mic.
Rakesh is still raised his hand.
Vishal, I'm audible. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Yes, Rakesh, now you're audible.
Vishal, two questions. What about break bulk? And second thing is, what about cross trade? Because in the type of container, I saw different containers, but I didn't see break bulk.
See, it's a part of cargo type basically. It's not a part of container. So you see, if it is a break
Okay.
bulk, instead of FCL, you have to select the break bulk. That's it.
Okay, fine. Thank you. That's
Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your time.